We have some phenomenal educational spaces. They are state-of-the-art, brand new spaces. We have classrooms where we will do a lot of experiential learning, so interactive sessions with students where they're learning medicine through cases. So it's very exciting to learn medicine in this way. If you're expecting boring lectures that are just sort of fed to you, this is not what will happen in our spaces. So there will be a lot of case-based, hands-on experiential learning in the classroom spaces. In the simulation center, a few different things happen. So we have spaces dedicated to standardized patient interactions. So what that means is there will be a live patient in those rooms, and students go into the room and they interact with the patient like they would in a clinic, right? So they actually interview the patients, they examine the patients, and they learn basic clinical skills in those rooms with real people. We also have simulation spaces where students interact with mannequins. And for example, we have them do that because, for example, the mannequins may code and the students may have to respond to that. Obviously, you don't want them to respond to real life person coding, right? So they will have to figure out how to handle that particular situation. They practice on simulators. Just like airplane pilots practice in simulation, we have medical students practice in simulation so that they've had some practice doing it before they do that in real life. And then we also have models and other trainers, like task trainers. For example, there'll be a task trainer where students learn to intubate a patient. So that's another thing you don't want to learn on a live patient. You want to have practiced intubation before you do it for the first time in clinic. So we have lots of opportunities for students to practice interacting with patients, real patients, but also practice clinical skills that they need that are critically important that you don't want to practice on a live person for the first time. It's a really exciting collection of educational spaces. We have case-based learning, we have simulation, we have standardized patient encounters, and in addition to all of that, we have small group learning rooms that are part of our Center for Academic Success. So all of the spaces have been designed intentionally for student interaction to maximize their interactions and to maximize their learning. In addition to the academic space, there's some beautiful leisure space for the students. So there's high open ceilings, there's a gaming station, there's a refrigerator, a microwave, just all the things that a student would need to just sort of relax and still build community with one another. So it's a beautiful space. It's actually probably the most beautiful space on campus. And so I'm thrilled that it belongs to the students.